go, fellas.
You're with Nick Rheinberger.
Good morning, how you going? Rheinberger with you on the radio here at 97.3 ABC Illawarra, especially for Smoke and George Babbage, that one. Henry Corrie and the Corridors and Double Dealin' Mama. And his funeral is tomorrow. 22:11 here at 97.3 ABC Illawarra. Time for a bit of music. We've got some live music and we take it whenever we can. We've got more on Friday with the Irish sounds of Rioch as we head towards St. Patrick's Day. But I'm delighted to welcome back to the country the wonderful Jim DeVille alongside cellist Gideon Freudmann, who are doing a few workshops around Australia and lots of gigs. And they actually haven't got a show in the Illawarra, but they've come all the way down to play for you. So without further ado, Gideon, Jim, that's all yours. Jim DeVille and Gideon Freudmann in our studio here. Half of Caravan Gogh, or practically the whole of Caravan Gogh.
2/3, basically. Gideon and I played originally in a band that was formed in Portland, Oregon in 2006. It was cello, ukulele, mandolin, and bass. So we had all the sonic areas covered. And we recorded an album, Caravan Gogh, aptly named, title, band album in 2007. We released that, and then as we played for about 4 years, West Coast, Pacific Northwest, and then I moved away as a traveling itinerant couch surfing ukulele instructor. You can't stay in one spot, as you well know. And
things were going well, and Jim decided he should take off.
That's it. Yeah, when things are going good, bail.
Well, I've been watching your continued adventures in your beautiful stainless steel Airstream Caravan.
Correct.
It's a hell of a lifestyle. How do you keep it up? You must do a lot of sort of calling ahead to towns that are on your itinerary.
That's exactly what I do. Is especially when you're dragging 8,000 pounds behind a 1-ton Chevy van, it takes a little bit more planning than just going to the airport and hopping on a plane and going somewhere to do a workshop. But I've been on the road now in my Airstream trailer with my wife, Linda, and our cat, Sheba, a big Maine Coon cat, 16-pound cat. It's like living in a tin can with a bobcat.
I thought you'd be trying to save weight at this point. With the enormous cat.
Yes, so we've been doing that full time for the last 14 months, and decided to take a little break from that and come to Australia for 2 weeks with.
So this is your idea of a break, to
Yes.
get on a plane for 15 hours and...
Linda just wanted a little more room to stretch out.
Yeah.
Why don't you go to Australia and make some room in this country?
Now, Gideon, some people would say with training on the cello, you are now using your powers for evil. Playing the blues and playing with a ukulele player.
Well, that's what I would say as well. I'm on a mission to bring the cello back down to the depths where it belongs.
There's something beautiful about the cello and the ukulele. Why is that?
Well, first of all, we heard what you were saying earlier, and I want to say that while the laws are getting increasingly liberal, especially on the West Coast where Jim and I live, we're not getting married. The two instruments blend well, but it ends there.
I'm sure I didn't know. I didn't have any implications.
Well,
beyond that, did I?
you made some references to A.J. Leonard and Jenny Rollins, Australia's premier ukulele and cello duet.
James Hill married a cello player.
And Janelle, but we're breaking it right there.
It wasn't hard to read between the lines.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure I wasn't making that implication.
Well, we just want to make it clear to the listening audience.
But
Nick.
as to your point, personal preferences aside, the two instruments do complement each other very well. The ukulele is very clear and bell-like in the high frequencies, and the cello certainly has those high ranges, but it's got the lower rich tones and it's more mellifluous. And with the
mellifluous. What's that?
Mellifluous.
What's that? Is that a disease?
Mellifluous, yeah. It's curable now.
Oh,
a little
good.
penicillin and you can get up.
Right.
So
starts with a rash, doesn't it? Mellifluous.
a painful rash, unfortunately, but
Just be careful up in North Queensland, the mosquitoes carry it.
yeah. Now you tell me. You've got these low kind of tones that make a nice contrast. But I also like to do a lot of plucking and
Yeah, it's like a double bass player.
a lot of
And you're
that.
making some really unusual sort of, I don't know what it's sort of a scratchy sound or something like that. It's
Yeah,
very
well,
beautiful, it's like an electric guitar doing that sort of scrape along the string.
Right. Well,
Beautiful.
I'm very drawn to that. As all beginner players, bowed instrument players, accidentally will get too close to the bridge and make these kind of noises, and many of them will go, "Oh my gosh, what was that? I must never do that again."
He's built a career on
Yeah,
it.
I just heard that. I thought, how do I do that? So I do like to make what I call funny sounds, but in a musical way. And
No, there's a great thing. I mean, where it sat in the song was so beautiful.
so there's a lot of sounds to be drawn. And
It's almost like when a Mongolian throat singer is singing, you've got this sort of fundamental note and something like a
overtones,
whistle on top
right.
of it.
right.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
It's
Now-
a very unusual instrument too. It looks timber, but it's not. It's actually carbon fiber.
I'm playing a carbon fiber cello. It's the same material they make boats out of. Somebody was watching me put my cello away in a case and said, "That's your carbon fiber cello, isn't it?" And I said, "Yes." He said, "Well, why are you putting that in a case? Shouldn't you just put things in the cello?"
There's a nice little idea. A little hinged panel. in
Yeah,
the
if I
back.
could just open up, that would probably save me some luggage space too. I could just put everything in the cello and hit the road.
I quite often play with a double bass player, and I come over and sort of whack his double bass occasionally, and I've had to stop doing it because it's developed some cracks. No problem with that
Yeah,
one.
I hope that's not a euphemism.
No, I'm not married to my double bass player. My ukulele and his double bass are just too far away compared to the compatibility that you boys have got. But let me get onto that.
Moving right along.
So you're doing a stack of workshops. I know
it's
you're
a-
famous for play ukulele by ear.
It's a whirlwind tour. We just finished up 3 days in Melbourne at the Melbourne Ukulele Festival. Always a crazy 3-day event. 90 acts, of which we were one act. I did a couple of sold-out workshops down there. And last 2 nights ago, we were at the Lord Dudley in Sydney, Lord Dudley Hotel, for a workshop with the club there. You know, there's like 10 clubs in the greater Sydney
Just in
area.
Sydney, yeah.
You're just in the Sydney area. Tonight we'll be at the, we were in Pennant Hills last night at a bowling club for a big club up there. And then tonight, workshop and performance at the Gladesville at the Bayview Tavern. And that's sponsored by the Balmain Ukulele Club and the Gladesville Guitar Factory.
Yes, at 7 o'clock there's a workshop, and then there's a Caravan Go performance. That's at the Bayview Tavern up in Gladesville. If you're keen, and I know ukulele players, as we've seen from you, don't mind travelling.
No, that's a hop, skip, and a jump up to
easy,
Gladesville.
easy.
Yeah.
Can I ask you for another one?
Oh,
If I ask
yes.
you nicely.
This next tune is a tune that Mr. Freudmann wrote, and maybe you want to just talk about the title's a little bit complicated and might need a little explanation.
Well, it's a 2-syllable title. It's all packed into one word. It's called Sneakers. And while it seems to be simply a song about footwear, it's really much more than that. It's all about capitalism and everything that's wrong in the United States. But
All in 3 minutes.
yeah,
Let's try that, shall
all
we?
three
I'm
short
not
rhyming
sneakers.
verses. Yeah.
All right. Shall we call you Caravan Go?
Yeah, you can call us Caravan Go, but don't call us late for dinner, Nick.
All right, Caravan Go live in the studio at 97.3 ABC. All right.
I got brand new sneakers, you can see them shine. And I paid $20 for them, and they're not yours, they're mine. I paid $30 for them, and they're not yours, they're mine. All mine. You can call me greedy, I don't care if you do. 'Cause I paid $30 for them and I paid cash, not you. I paid $40 for them and I paid cash, not you. $40, not you. All my money, oh yeah, for my sneakers, and there's two, and one of them is blue. Woo! Well, my sneakers cost $100 and well worth every dime. So I got 7 pairs of them, and every pair is mine. I got 7 pairs of them, and every pair is mine. Every pair is mine. All 7 pairs are mine. I love my sneakers, I just love those sneakers, man. They're all mine.
Oh my God! I wish I had a crowd of adoring acolytes. That was sensational. Oh,
Rock
golly.
cello!
That was absolutely. Can you stay in Australia? Can I steal Gideon off you, please, Jim? For the next couple of
Actually,
years?
no.
That was
no.
wonderful.
As a matter of fact, I have to make a brief plug for Gideon. The reason I brought him with me is because he's fabulous, and he's created basically a new genre of cello playing called cello bop, and that's his website, www.cellobop.com. He's had music featured on the Showtime series Weeds. He's been on National Public Radio in the States, and he's really a fabulous player, and I'm just honored to have him with me on this tour.
Oh, shucks.
Well, as string players go, double stopping's hard enough. You're almost doing quadruple stopping.
Yeah, I
You're
do a lot.
playing
I do
4 strings at once.
I do a lot of chording and things, but mostly I enjoy making funny noises.
Hey, look out! Get out of the road! What are you doing? Hey, is that a seagull? I didn't think they had seagulls here. Oh yes, it's beautiful.
Go down to the lighthouse and eat fish and chips,
Right.
and you'll find
The seagulls,
come
okay.
a rocking.
Oh, your ship is finally coming in. Hey, are you going to mention that new EP we've got?
I've got it in front of me here, Caravan Gogh.
Oh, you
The
have
three
one of
Oh,
those.
how did you get
Steve.
that?
Look at that. It's
Just
just
amazing.
gone into my hand. I have to put this on the ABC gift register now. Apparently we've got new regulations. And, oh my golly, you've got a piece by a saw.
Oh,
normally,
yes. Oh,
normally
yeah.
played only by classical guitar players.
That's the only EP that we know of that has 7 songs, 7 different genres of music.
And what are the genres?
Oh, we've got classical, we've got blues, we've got rock, we've got pop, we've got
Got a waltz.
a folk waltz. Oh, it just goes on and on for 7 genres.
Yeah, there's actually about 14 different styles, but we packed them into 7. The first song, the title cut, Three Faces of Steve, is 3 entirely different genres.
That's right, it is.
There.
Oh,
In
it's-
one song?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
It's,
All right.
it's referencing a movie with somebody with a very curious.
Personality disorder.
And where can people get this CD? Are you on iTunes?
Yeah, CD Baby, iTunes, right? Or our websites, playukulelebyear.com or cellobop.com.
Or go along and see them at the Bayview Tavern tonight, and they've got a workshop on from 7, and they're performing as well at the Bayview Tavern, which is brought to you by the Gladesville Guitar and Balmain Ukulele Clubs, all fine little organisations. Now, how would you go for a 3-minute piece, if I asked you nicely?
I've got what does it say, Waltz of the Sunflowers? How long is that?
303.
303!
Go!
I can't believe it! Here we go, Waltz of the Sunflowers. Thank you, Nick.
All right. perfection from Caravan Gogh. Jim and Gideon, magnificent.
Well, thank you for having us,
Thank
Nick.
you.
It was fabulous as always.
Thanks for coming out and seeing us. See you later.